Wait. Okay, welcome back. Please go follow Crazy Wolf on Twitch. Go sub to Crazy Wolf on Twitch. We are in a game with Survivor-Sapiens. They live to do two things: clear generators and open exit gates. Of course, there are many different variations of the Survivor-Sapien. Some live just to torment the killer. That may sound strange until you meet them. There are also types known as blendettes, who we have found here. She thinks by standing in the open, she's completely invisible to any type of killer. She's doing the teabag of justice and is now moving away at high speed. We're going to hit her to instill some fear. This is how you do that. She's now going to run and we're going to keep up pursuit. She doubles down, insisting that we will be friendly, and that's our only option. We found Leon. Usually I want to be Sigma male. He thinks he's looping me right now. That's why he did the 360. He's in a hot mic with his friends going, "Oh my god, this killer is so ass," as I'm not even hitting him. He's just realised. And now he's like, "Oh my god, I'm losing bounty points within my friend group. Please do not be friendly." And he's shaking his head no. We're going to shake our heads yes, to reaffirm that we don't care about his playstyle, and we'll play how we want. Leon looks like he likes very tall, pale women who throw up on him, so we're going to test that theory real quick. And just to confirm, he does. And he's trying to flashlight me. You know, the killer Sapien does not like flashlights, and even in the friendliest of measures, will retaliate with hostility if hit with a flashlight. We will leave him alone, no matter how much clicky clicky he does, because we don't really care. Or they stay in fear the whole game. We have a good angle from here, she cannot see us. Here we see Meg clearing generators at an athlete's pace. He's pointing at me like Meg's going to be scared, but as all Meg mains, they quite actually have no fear, and she will get back on the generator with next to no difficulty. However, the other survivor, as soon as I raise my left hand, watch this, never mind. Even though it is a female survivor, not known as a Survivor-Sapien, they have absolute massive balls. Other one, I think she's a professional Twitch streamer. This is the easiest mind game I've ever had to do in my life. They're literally mind gaming themselves. It's a type of brain disorder called mind gamicus spawnicus. It's very common in groups of survival with friends who lack the necessary brain power to do anything other than use their flashlights. Now if you draw your attention to the bottom left, Leon's name is Twinkmaster. Now I only know 2 Leon mains, and they just so happen to both be twinks. Coincidence? I think not. Let's see if she likes to be thrown up on, just like Leon did. She does. She basks in it. No, she doesn't. She runs away in absolute fear, despite vomit not causing damage. We hit Meg, who's now abruptly left the generator. Never mind. As a Meg main, she's very smart. I would know. Meg mains Albert Einstein level intellects. See, she immediately follows orders and gets around the generator. The Magicus Manicus is the smartest breed of survivor by far, and the dumbest breed would be the Sable Wards, who are just playing her because it's a goth woman. I wouldn't know. I main Meg. Scratch that. That would make everything I else have just said would be biased. I'm not biased towards Megs. They just have a supreme level intellect that most of you cannot comprehend. Let's get a good look as to how she mixes these wires. Meg will not get off the generator because she's a... Meg, listen, I'm complimenting you here. Yeah. I'm gonna have to cut this out now. Fucking stupid paid actor. As you see inside the generator, it's genuinely just taffy string with a little bit of lace. Meg, I'm about to fire you from the generator business. This is genuinely pathetic. I got Merciless Storm, and none of them can handle it. What am I going to do? As I said though, Meg continues to get on the generator because she's so smart, she knows she's not in any danger whatsoever. Too right, Meg, too right. Slay go, slay go. Meg's almost completed the generator, so we can leave very soon. The exit gate is a key part of a ritual to any survivor. It's their final resting place before they eventually die. We will open the gate for them, because we don't really care how they open it, it's a very long and arduous process. Through here is where a survivor goes to die. Or mate, I wouldn't know, we're not allowed beyond this point, the entity is very strict about that. Leon is still scared despite the fact I've been with Meg for almost 5 minutes. I don't want your flashlight. Get out of my match. Leon was scared of a bit of vomit, and Meg's gone too. Considering she chased after Leon, I'm going to assume that the exit gate is a key part of the mating process. It's unknown at this time how survivors continue to reproduce, but there is very large amounts of them, much more than there is that of a killer. Here we are in Dead by Daylight. We're a predator hunting our prey, and by that I do not mean Dr. Disrespect. One's already DC'd in fear, but what more can you expect from Survive on your own? This is not a Swift, otherwise they all would have left. Now we are in a staring contest with the survivor. If we lose, they will gain the upper hand. We cannot lose. She blinked, but that's not where it ends. It's about she lost, she gave up. Keep the pursuing up. The fear is instilled within the heart. Cap. Everything I've said so far has been proven cap by this whiteboard, so I will leave and go find some actual factual evidence to support my case. Here to treat all our patients with the same amount of care. He's currently opening the gate. Get away from the gate, Mr. Survivor. It's not safe. Placing him on the floor to see how his other survivors react, we get in a safe space where they cannot see us. They have gone. This is not a very altruistic team. There's an altruistic survivor running over to help her teammate. Survivors don't have very good vision, which is why killers like Jason, not Jason, who the fuck is Jason? Like Ghostface and Myers are allowed to exist because survivors cannot see static objects. If I stand still, I appear as a stealth killer, which cannot, that's why she's confused. She's looking at me as to say, where the fuck did the killer just go? I've got no fucking idea. No, she does not. She's still trying to prove she's not a paranoid schizophrenic. Oh, the camera crew moves to get a good angle on her escape to see where they actually go, because if you clearly look out this exit, it leads to a dead end. Maybe the entity comes down and beats their fucking ass. And she got away, and then she disappeared into reality. Survivors might be stronger than we thought. We're going to need to research that. Thanks to a budget increase from the previous documentaries doing really well, we've got a new state-of-the-art camera called the Victor Lens 2.0. The 1.0 was never in production, the 2 is there because it sounds fancier. We need to get a good angle on them to see what survivors get up to. There's a survivor on a generator. He's seen me and he's fleeing. He is gone. He snitched on me, giving valuable intel to his teammates. Simply around the corner. Remember what I said last match, survivors can only see static imagery. There you go. We might have been seen, but Michaela could also be a paranoid schizophrenic. She might not have seen us. Turn slowly. Slow movement is the same as being static. She's gone around the corner. This seems very sexual. Follow her around anyway, because Victor doesn't. No. Victor will not jump on her back, because this camera was fucking expensive. And if he does, he's fucking fired. As for the Victor 2.0, this is the same camera that caught P. Diddy in the act in the hotel room. It's only a prototype at that time, but he's already got a pretty good name for himself going. There's other survivors, and to be fair, Michaela's not that important. There is a survivor over here. We're following her with endearing intent. Not like how Dr. Disrespect followed those miners in a Twitch whisper. I probably shouldn't be saying that in the middle of a Twitch stream, as I will probably get banned, but it's all for the sake of content. Who really cares? She's clearing a totem. What is she doing? Survivors have no reason to go for side objectives, as it's literally their time to escape. The only downside to the Victor 2.0 is the person monitoring it goes into a state of extreme fatigue and cannot move. Sometimes complications occur and you go into a fucking very extreme coma and never wake up, which seems to be the case here. Charlotte is dead. David's getting closer, as it's almost like his balls are getting bigger. I assure you, they are not. This is overconfidence. Michaela's genuinely tweaking at the exit gate as Dave points his finger like a little boy wanting a pack of Pringles. You can't have anything out the cookie jar, David, as you don't make enough money for that. The Nutcracker is quite a fitting name for you, considering you got no nuts. Get out of the match. This entire series has just proven that when not in a buddy squad, survivors are very harmless and docile creatures. Can't do much alone, and even in groups against any type of competent killer, they can't do anything then either. Thanks for watching the DBD documentary. Once again, subscribe to Crazy Wolf on Twitch, she deserves it, very good sport. Goodbye.